If you woke up today already feeling behind, then I'm so glad you clicked on this video because this is the video for you. If you looked around your house and just thought, I cannot do this again, the chaos is killing me, well, you are not alone. And before we just jump into it, I thought visually we should do a little house reset because I think that will go so well with our motherhood reset that we're going to talk about. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, congratulations, so are you and everyone else because this is literally my first video. But I did just want to say that if you've seen any of my other content that I've made, my reels through YouTube or Instagram, TikTok, all the places, I definitely come at things with a sense of humor. I like to find the funny in everything. I like to make people laugh. And so this video might be a little more serious than what you're used to. But I hope you stick around because I like to mix and match everything. I've honestly wanted to create a YouTube channel or do some kind of content creation for a long time. But honestly, once I got married and became a mom, I just kind of stepped back from social media altogether. My major in college was broadcasting and my concentration was radio and television operations. So while this might not be radio or television, I think this is about as close as I can get while doing this from home. So I've always wanted to create something. I just didn't always know what that something was. And so, at least for me, naturally, when I don't know, I get very overwhelmed. And instead of working towards that, I freeze. I become paralyzed with fear and I do nothing. And so I've been a stay-at-home mom for 6 years now. And I've struggled a lot. It has been so incredibly hard. Prior to being a stay-at-home mom, I thought, how hard can it be? You just go home, you just stay home with the kids, take care of the house. And basically I thought there was nothing to it. Everyone knows how to do this. You don't have to learn it. It's just something that you know how to do. So not only did I learn very quickly that not everyone knows how to do this, but I learned that it takes everything from you. My time, my brain, my patience, my energy, everything. It takes everything. And so, like I said, when I'm overwhelmed, the last thing I want to do is the thing that is overwhelming me. So for the past 6 years, I've kind of avoided learning everything that is required of me as a stay-at-home mom. Not because I didn't want to or that I didn't care. In fact, I would say I cared so much that it made me just freeze. Everything felt huge and it just felt like I was already so behind. And instead of leaning into it and figuring it out, I stepped back. And somewhere along the way, I realized I don't want to keep living like this. I don't want to keep feeling like I'm drowning in the same patterns and habits that I've been doing for the past 6 years. And that's part of the reason I never even created this YouTube channel. I would say, I don't know what my niche will be or what content I'll post. But really it was that I wasn't ready to talk about the parts of motherhood that have been so hard. Nothing about it looked cute or aesthetic or effortless. It was the hardest thing that I've ever done. And honestly, I just thought that no one else was struggling the way that I was, that everyone else was getting by, they knew what they were doing, and I was the only one that kind of missed the mark or missed the train or something. But I've realized that I was wrong. Now, I feel like this is exactly why I should be making this YouTube channel, because I'm not the only one struggling. In fact, if I know that I'm struggling, then that there are so many other women who are just like me. They're also out there trying to figure out how to learn routines, stay consistent, how to run their house without losing themselves. So instead of hiding that, I want to bring it to light. So I want to use this channel to document what I'm learning, what I'm failing at, what I'm trying again for the 10th time, because I know that there is at least one other person out there who needs to see that, who needs to know that someone else gets it. They're struggling, they're learning, they're failing, they're restarting, they're retrying, and it's okay to keep doing those things. Trust me, if you want to know that someone else hasn't folded the laundry in a week, guess what? That's me. I'm right here. Obviously, if you're looking at this video, you can see that my house hasn't been cleaned in 3 or 4 days because we weren't home. And you know what? That's okay. That's life. Now, does that mean we should just be complacent and let things go willy-nilly and not care? No, obviously. But I also think that there's room for grace. And that as long as you have air in your lungs, you have time to learn. And that is why I am making this channel. Yes, it's for me to help hold me accountable and to keep the overwhelm from overwhelming me. But it's also for you. I want this to be a place where we can feel less alone. A place where we can admit the messy stuff, but where we can also encourage each other and learn from each other. So my videos will probably look a lot like this. Daily or weekly resets, learning a new routine, how to manage my house, what's working for me, what is not working for me, and just figuring this out from someone who feels like she has absolutely no idea what she is doing. And I would love for the comments to be full of women helping each other out. This is the schedule that works for me. Here are cleaning hacks that I love. This is how I meal prep without losing my mind. Things like that I think would just be so helpful if we can share those with each other. So here it is. This is me. This is day 1. I'm not going to wait for some magical transformation or some crazy fresh start. I'm just going to start today, a random day in November. And I hope that this is your day 1 too, that you choose to start this with me right now, whether you're seeing this video when I post it or whether you're seeing it years from now. Today, where we are in November, we have 6.5 weeks left of the year. And yes, that's in the grand scheme of life, that is not a lot of time, but also it is a lot of time. It's enough time to change something, to start something, to give yourself 6.5 weeks to get going with something new or learning something. And please forgive me because I know I just said the word something like 20 times, but I just mean there's no perfect time to start. It's never going to be linear. We're going to make mistakes. It won't be pretty, but I personally am done saying I'll start tomorrow. I'm done saying I'll start tomorrow. I cannot tell you how many times I have said that, and I'm sure you've said it too. And let's just say we're done. I'm starting today. You can start today. You don't have to wait till January. You can start today. And even if your today is late, like my today right now, it's after 10 p.m. That doesn't mean I still can't start today. I can still go and put my kitchen to bed before I go to sleep. I can fold a load of laundry. I can get my clothes ready for tomorrow. I can prep breakfast for tomorrow. There are so many things that I can do right now that are going to move me forward and help me become the mom that I want to be. So I say, let's do this together. Let's learn to stop scrolling, put our phones down. Let's learn to be present with our families, with our children, with our spouses. Let's learn to build homes that are full of peace. And just because we're full of peace does not mean that there's not chaos sometimes, because, or every day, really, because let's be real, there is chaos every day in our homes. But let's figure this out one day at a time. So welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here, and I hope to see you around.